Okay, hello, welcome to anybody that managed to find this channel. I'm glad that you're here, and as you can probably guess by the title, this is a blind playthrough of Dark Souls Remaster. I've played Dark Souls 1 before, I haven't gotten far into it. Managed to beat just a few starting bosses, the Taurus Demon, Belfry Gargoyles, and I think that's about it. I will probably explain on the way. Uh, to explain further, I did play Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 2 is probably one of my favorite games of all time, and I've beaten it multiple times and played it for long, long hours. So I'm not really new to Dark Souls, but doesn't really take from the fact that I haven't beaten Dark Souls 1 and it's more than 90% a new experience. Uh, there are some things I would like to note before we begin. Uh, I did change of some bit of controls. You'll probably see them in the menu. They're a bit different. I'm using a keyboard and mouse because the controller really isn't my thing. I can't. There is no way in hell I can play this game in a controller. Um, Also, I would like to note that I am recording these videos in batch, so if you comment some information or something, I will probably see the comment a few videos after you post it. I am playing online because while the messages in the world can be really helpful, I do not want the help. I want to experience the game as a new player, and I would also like to, well, not get baited into traps or PvP'd. So, oh, one more thing. Please do not spoil anything. I will ask specifically to mention something in the comments if I need some information. Aside from that, I will try my best to explore on my own and try to improve on my own. I do not know about all of the ways to figure out stuff in the menus, so there really is no need to spoil anything or try to explain that part of the game at least. As I said, I will ask for any help if I need it. So yeah, before we start, let me uh, explain what I changed about the settings. As you can see, I'm using a keyboard, as I said already. But the one thing I would like to note specifically, actually two things. First of all, my jump button. I've specifically put the jump button on the C because um, that's what I'm used to in Dark Souls 2, and I will be using that because I think it's much easier than having to press the sprint button, hold it, and then once again to jump. Just too complicated and wasteful time. I also mapped the heavy attack on my left hand to Q because I will use it for parrying, so it's just gonna make that easier. Okay, so yeah, that's about it for now. So let's begin, and we will get into it when we start the game. Uh, I did make it a little bit brighter, as you can see, and I turned off the auto lock on because I really do not like that function. Here are just some basic settings, so we're just gonna skip all of that. Or in the character creation. So we're gonna just name this character Scary Souls, I guess. It's weird how I got this name, but I'll probably explain it sometime later. Uh, will be a male, of course. I'll get to the class later. For now, let me explain the gifts. I will pick the Master Key because I did play the beginning and I know how good the Master Key is. It will make the game much easier to traverse, at least for now. Uh, I do know that backfire bombs are also very good, but like the tiny beings rings is really like a trivial thing. So I'm just gonna skip some of these things and go to the master key. Let's go for swim physique. We'll take some of this. Yeah, we won't get too much into the details here. I'm just gonna have to pick some kind of nice hair, I guess. I'm just gonna pick this that here, and I'll pick like gray, or actually silver. And as for the class, I actually played the swordsman class in Dark Souls 2, and I do not like the idea of being a slow heavy knight. So I think I might just go for the Wanderer here. I was thinking about the Pyromancer, because I wanted to try myself in Pyromancy, but I think I'll save that for another time. Also, as far as I noticed, the Wanderer has more base stats than, well, most of these classes, because he has a lot of the all of the stats except for Fate above 10, and is I think the lowest level in the selection, except Sorcerer. Actually, Pyromancer is level 1. Jeez, I didn't see that. So that might be an option, actually. He actually has better endurance and... Oh no, I was looking at the thief, sorry about that. Now we're gonna go for the Wanderer. I also love that outfit. That outfit will literally carry me to the end game in Dark Souls 2, and I'm just too much of a fan of it to not take it. So that's about it for these settings, and let's begin.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The witch of Izalith and the daughters of chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. Witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign.
Alright, so we're in. And yeah, that, as far as that
Yes,
cinematic, okay.
indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
You never know when to start talking with these cinematics, they just randomly interrupt. Anyway, I wanted to say that this game does look a lot better now in the remastered version, but I still think they could have done it a little bit, like, they could have changed a little bit of the graphics. They just improved the resolution, but hey, I'm not here to gripe about the quality of the remaster. So, yeah, about that cinematic, first of all, I would like to know that Nito looks cool, and I love that guy. Secondly, the cinematic is usually very confusing to new players, not so much for me, considering I played Dark Souls, all three of them actually. Uh, I do not know the full extent of it, except that what the cinematic explained. I do understand the dark signs and all that, so we'll begin from that, I guess. I would like to, well, first of all, I would like to let you know one thing. Since I've played the beginning of this game, I kind of know what these items do and a lot of the items are going forward. So I think for now the best thing we can do is I will probably just like open the text for the item, and you can pause it if you want to read it, but I will not read the items. I already know what they are or the lore behind them, so I will just skip those items and just show them to you so you can actually read them for yourself, like these two. Okay, so with that being said, let's begin. What I really like about the Dark Souls games is their overwhelming complexity in the way they're played and in the way they are perceived. And I'll explain this further while we play, but also in a video I have planned. It's gonna be about the way Dark Souls 2 can influence people, especially how it influenced me. Uh, just in the way you perceive the game. I will talk about it in that video extensively, but it allows you to like think a lot about the actual connection with real life and this game. And there's a lot more connections than people seem to notice, especially if they just rush through the game, um, trying to just beat the game. So this is an Asylum Demon. in all my times of trying to play this starting area, I've never noticed him on the side here. Yeah, so what I wanted to say is, yeah, there's a lot of to be noticed in these Dark Souls games, and as I said, I will talk about them in detail in that other video. But I really love the games, and actually the cinematic just talks about some stuff that you can really correlate to real life. But enough about that. So yeah, I've changed my lock-on settings to the F button. It's just easier for me. Again, it's probably a force of habit, but I think it's also pretty close to my movement keys, so I can use it easily. And now that we're here, I think I can start to explain why this game put me off at the last time I tried to beat it. Oh yeah, one more thing. Um, the thing I wanted to ask you about, uh, it's one of those things that I talked about earlier. So please tell me in the comments if you need to rest at the bonfires for the game to save the checkpoint, because in Dark Souls 2 you just need to light it, and I don't know if the remaster changed that, but I think in Dark Souls 1, the original one, you needed to actually sit and rest for you to be able to return to the bonfire at the beginning. So please tell me that in the comments. That is the one thing for now that I need you to help me understand. Aside from that, please do not mention anything else. We're just gonna avoid this Asylum Demon. I'm not gonna try to beat him with a broken sword. Maybe we can do a wet tissue run another time, but for now, not really. So this is like the basic tutorial. So we're just gonna get this shield here, and I'm also not gonna use it for now because this is just like a regular kite shield. No reason for me to equip it for this guy. Also, I love the scimitar. I mean, I like how it looks, but it has a really wide range of motion, so it's not really good for these corridors. So I think I will probably exchange it later on. Also, you lose the ability to kick using this scimitar, which is quite bad in Dark Souls 1, at least as far as I know. And since I did play the beginning, I haven't been able to get that item, and I'm thinking you can probably get it later on. But if that item is that item can be taken at the beginning of the game where I am now, then please tell me how to get it so I can get it the next time I try to play this game, because I'm not gonna like restart the game just to get the item. So let's see what this guy wants. Also, I boosted the voice up a little bit so you can hear it, and we will just let them talk.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Yeah, one more thing. If you think that there is no need for me to just like listen to every single conversation, because I do listen to them, you can tell me also in the comments, and I will just breezily like skip through them, and you can pause it to read it. Same as the items.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, "Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the Undead Asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know." Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Alright, so that's just interesting. I think this is the same guy that saved us in the prison, so it's kind of regrettable that he's dying, but I guess that's it. Let's see what that key is all about. Again, I know what it's about, so I'm just gonna scroll through this. I think the Undead Asylum F2 East key. And the Estus flask. The undead treasure these dull green flasks filled with Estus at bonfire, fills HP. The Estus flasks are linked to the Firekeeper. The Dark Tales also make references. An emerald flask from the Keeper's soul. She lives to protect the flame and dies to protect it further. So yeah, I wanted to check out the text on the flask because I think it's different from game to game, so it's very interesting. As far as I've noticed, the games happen in different timelines, which is also pretty interesting. Dark Souls is possibly hundreds of years later after this game. Dark Souls 2, I mean. But as I said, I'm not quite sure at the connection of the lore. I do know that Dark Souls 2 is canonically after Dark Souls 1. That's probably all there is to it. And I also heard some mentions of Dark Souls 1 in Dark Souls 2. So we use the Asylum F2 key. So yeah, the wield right weapon two-handed, I'm already doing that. And the jump attack and the kick. So the jump attack should be used like this. No. How did they have no stagger? Like literally no. Yeah, but this is the kick. What am I doing wrong? I'm supposed to be doing a jump attack. Oh, it's shift. I get it. So I have to do this. Oh, I mistaken it for the space button. Okay, we're just gonna equip our shield here because I think there's an archer here, so we're just gonna. Yeah, there's an archer here. I'm not sure how the lot of you play Dark Souls, but after countless times and hours wasted on trying to beat Dark Souls 2 and dying a million times, I realized that the best way to go about it is patience, and I'm also very, how do I say this? I try to understand everything and see everything, so I will probably take my time exploring areas and listening to NPCs. Again, if you think I'm wasting too much time doing that, I can speed it up a little bit, but I'm still not gonna like fully skip everything because of that. Did the Asylum Demon just attack me while I wasn't even in the boss room? And yeah, I do know that he's down there. Ooh, a longsword. I think that's actually his sword. I think it's a rare drop or something. Cause I didn't get this from this random guy last time. Ah, we should have tried to parry him. Never mind. But the thing is, how heavy is the long sword? It's double the weight of the scimitar, so we're now fat throwing because of the longsword. The shield is useless on the Asylum Demon, so I think I'm just gonna unequip it. And maybe, yeah, we can fast throw right now. Alright, so that's cool. Yeah, we're ready. Let's go beat the Asylum Demon. Let's stab him in the eye. Oh, that took a giant chunk of his HP. Okay, we're just gonna go around the fat boy. Oh, so yeah, the first time I played this game, I've actually almost died a lot of times to Asylum Demon, simply because I did the thing I did earlier. I just dodged too late. For some reason, a lot of enemies in Dark Souls 1 have a lot of delays in their attacks, so I, for some reason, thought that I should be dodging later on, which turned out to be wrong. That's about it. That's the Asylum Demon, everybody. For the love of me, till this day I cannot understand how I had so much trouble with him. So he gave us a key which we can use to open this gate. And actually, now that I think about it, I've never tried to use that key for something else. A key to the inner door of the Undead Asylum main hall, big key belonging to a chosen undead pilgrim. But this chosen undead knows not what this pilgrimage has in store. Maybe we can get to that other Asylum Demon with this key. Let's see if I get back to the beginning. If I can find something. Because we do know that there is that item that I missed. So I'm gonna have to stab this guy quickly. Yeah, now I just one-shot them. That's gonna be pretty fast. Maybe one of these doors can now be opened on the sides. Like maybe we can fight this demon. So there's nothing in here, so I'm guessing that's not important. This door. There is an undead in this door, but can't break it really or open it. There is one here. Yes, so I do not see any illusion walls. And I'm not gonna hit every single wall here. So oh. Can you actually... Oh. I feel like I might be able to like jump this or something. Nah, there's no way. Alright, so we're just gonna forget about that. Sorry for the waste of time. Let's just keep forging on in the game. That is basically the tutorial area. It would be really humiliating if I died after playing Dark Souls 2 so many times. And I know that Dark Souls 2 is very controversial to a lot of people, but in all honesty, it's my favorite Dark Souls game, and I haven't been able to get into Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 2 the same way I got into Dark Souls, or Dark Souls 3 the same way I got into Dark Souls 2. I don't know what that's about, but oh, there's an item here. I mean, I do know the reasons why, but I'm not gonna get into them in details now. I'll probably talk more on the video I plan to make. So I do know that this is kind of the same thing like in Dark Souls 2, where you can, I'm guessing, trade items with this in this nest. Yeah, there is nothing here, so let's just go forward.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the Undead Asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Thanks for watching. Press like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you can get notified for future videos coming up.